earlier. Christian Rakes right down there with him.
Almost a race for the bottom between MJF and Christian Cage. But now Hangman Adam Page, though, with the advantage on Orange Cassidy, sending him into the barricade.
Now, John Moxley, by the way, as you can see, fans, still down and out here because he's not made his way towards the ring at all. And he may be, I don't know if he's going to be out the rest of the match or not.
Yeah, Moxley is to the right of our announce position. He's clutching the back of his head in the remnants of the announce desk.
He looks out of it. Looks really out of it.
Hangman Adam Page sending Jay White now into the barricade.
We'll remind the fans that barricade is an LED board on the far side, so that's even harder than most.
Yeah, that doesn't move.
No, it does not. No,
not an inch.
It doesn't sell, does it?
Hangman Adam Page now back into the ring with Orange Cassidy. Lunging in. Clothesline in the corner. Fans here in Orlando are chanting Swerve's house.
See, here's the thing about this is that you got to get your business handled as quickly as you can, because the longer one extends the match, it allows the other guys to regroup and get back in it.
Exactly.
And Hangman, he cannot afford to get rattled by these fans. He has to keep his focus on the AEW World Championship. He can't let those thoughts of Swerve Strickland creep back into his mind.
Yeah, with Jay White trying to get back into this, it is a one-on-one, as you can plainly see.
Cassidy, though, flying off the top, the elbow. Swing by Hangman, Cassidy. Now, DDT attempted, Hangman counters. Nope, Stun Dog Millionaire.
Now Jay White back in.
Jay White looking for that cutthroat suplex. Swings around, Cassidy. Nope,
good block.
There's the cutthroat suplex.
Oh,
swing and a miss by Hangman Adam Page.
Swing and a miss indeed.
Jay White is just quick as lightning.
He certainly is. We've talked about.
He's like a slinky. He's always in position to do something to hurt you.
A rare Hurricane Rana there by Jay White. And we've talked about Jay White's reputation as one of a tremendous counter wrestler, but John Moxley in from behind the knee. And now Orange Cassidy looking for beach break. No. Rolls through the PK from Orange Cassidy.
John Moxley is bleeding in his back.
In the back of his head as well, Tom.
Oh, the cutter from Moxley.
He's got abrasions on the back.
I noticed that Moxley was clutching the back of the head. I didn't see the blood, and that's why. But now Moxley back into this match, ready to defend his AEW World Championship.
I love this combination. I love these two guys beating the hell out of each other for something that is so viable.
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone bleed in the back of their head like this. My God.
Yeah, Moxley, he was powerbombed onto that desk, perhaps even clipping the monitor. Or who knows what on the way down, but right now Moxley trying to pour it on, but Hangman undeterred, but Moxley likewise. Orange Cassidy charging in. Cassidy sent up to the apron. But Moxley just leaped up.
There you go.
Leapt up, the roll up, and
ooh, high stack, almost won it.
Blade Runner, Moxley reverses two. Jay White able to break free. High boot.
Man, well placed.
Dragon screw. Oh, but Jay White turned his attention back to Hangman for a moment and paid the price.
Back and forth these guys go. My God. Oh!
Moxley DDT'd by Cassidy.
Moxley stays on the attack, Excalibur. He stays on the attack and continues to deliver strikes of significance. Strikes of significance. That's a key term to keep in mind.
But in this four-way setting, Moxley caught by Orange Cassidy. All four men down. The physicality of this main event match evident on all the combatants.
You got to wonder, as we head towards a brand new year, if it will be the Death Riders still in charge, or maybe members of AEW rise up and one of these other three men will be a champion.
Now,
what?
Is it Orange Cassidy finding himself up? No. Almost like a reset as Cassidy goes down, and Jay White
with an adrenaline rush. trying to get everything he can while he can.
Well, Jay White's a fighter, guys. Look at this.
Certainly is. White knows that the odds aren't in his favor. And Hangman discus lariat. Moxley maybe out on his feet. Deadeye! Moxley goes down, orange punch.
Wow.
But wait, Jay White, Blade Runner attempted. Cassidy slipped free.
Everybody's throwing out their A material.
Yep, couple of orange punches. He's got him alone.
As Cassidy now DDT. Moxley went for the double underhook, went for the Death Rider, but instead, orange punch. Moxley's down.
Third one.
Cassidy, 2. No.
Hangman pulls the referee out.
Well,
That's one way of getting it done, right?
yeah.
Hangman disrupting the count.
It may not be ethical, but who said this was an ethical match?
Exactly.
As now, Orange Cassidy, perhaps in the sights of the Buck Shot Lariat. Jay White taken down by the boot of Hangman.
He's getting ready to do another one here, Excalibur.
Buck Shot for Jay White. Oh, but Moxley. Look for that God style Patrick. Another Deadeye. A second Deadeye.
What is Hangman doing? Oh, he wants to position John Moxley for another buckshot.
Wait a minute, hey.
Wheeler Yuta
Wheeler Yuta.
grabbing the boot.
Somebody stomp his head in the dirt.
And Marina Shafir passed Moxley the chair. Hangman the boot in the face.
Here comes.
Buck Shot.
That should do it. That should do it.
But Hangman,
No referee pulled him out.
hoisted by his own petard. And Orange Cassidy in from behind. The roll-up. 1, 2. No.
Paul Turner has come in.
At least he was paying attention, Tom.
Yep.
And he came in to do his job, do somebody's job.
Low blow.
Blade Runner. But Jay White, he turned his back on Moxley.
No, he got him.
Lured him in. Jay White lured in Moxley. The leg is hooked. The cover is made. Oh, but Yuta.
What the hell is going on here?
It's the Death Riders. It's like I talked about. Moxley has the advantage as long as Yuta's around, as long as Claudio's around.
Well, they didn't write the rule book. There's rules that they should adhere to.
Is John Moxley ever going to kick out? We will never know.
Marina's in the ring. You can see her in the right of your screen.
But Shafir.
And the fans loved it.
It was reactionary. Watch it.
Yuta. Busaiku knee. The Busaiku knee on Jay White, and now Hangman.
Turned into a
Excuse me.
damn handicap match.
Moxley now. Death Rider on Jay White. And look at this. Claudio Castagnoli picking up Bryce Remsburg. The count. 2, 3.
The winner of this match and still AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
Moxley and his backup got the job done. Admirably, I ain't saying that.
I hate to tell you I told you so, but I knew this would happen. As long as there are Death Riders watching John Moxley's back, he may be the world champion for a long, long, long time.
The best chance that Orange Cassidy, Jay White, and Adam Page had in this match was when Team AEW presented a united front against John Moxley. When they followed the game plan that Orange Cassidy pleaded with them to observe. But it was when the infighting took place that the match fell to Moxley's hands, just as he predicted, JR.
Yeah, exactly right. And I'll tell you, you're right about the long reign. As long as the odds are stacked in Moxley's favor, as they seem to be on a consistent basis, he could be champion, the champion for a decade.
Yeah, Claudio's got a chair, so this is not ending right here. The match is over. He's still the champion, for crying out loud. What is he trying to prove here now?
Jay White.
He's the helpless. He's getting double teamed.
Whoa! Holy smokes!
I think business is about to pick up.
I didn't even know they were here.
Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, they've not been medically cleared. They were supposed to be out of action for the rest of the year.
Yeah, they told Jon Moxley, they told the Death Riders, it's not over, we'll be looking for you.
Now what, for God's sakes, ladies and gentlemen? Wait a minute. Tony, Excalibur. Can you believe what we're hearing? It's Adam Copeland.
Oh my God!
It's Adam Copeland.
The Rated R Superstar, the legend.
Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. And now the deck has been settled a little bit. We've got maybe an even fight on our hands to Excalibur.
How about this? You saw the screen.
Copeland injured earlier this year in that steel cage match. And perhaps the last thing that Christian Cage wanted to see was the return of the Rated R Superstar.
And here we go, another fight ensues.
Absolutely.
And a lot of fighting tonight here at AEW.
A fight that the Death Riders brought on themselves. Look at Cash Wheeler! Holy smokes!
And now,
God almighty.
Look who is stepping in the ring across from Jon Moxley. Look at the eyes of Copeland.
Yeah, you got to wonder what's going on in Adam's mind right now. He's not back for the hell of it. I can promise you that. That's not his style.
Oh, what a moment. What a moment to end our year on. Oh, Moxley.
Moxley trying to get a jump on Adam Copeland. Instead, he got a spear.
and Christian Cage dismayed at what is playing out before his eyes. Oh, wait, Copeland.
Oh, he's
breaking off a piece of that chair.
He got his own weapon there. He created a weapon.
And look at this, Jon Moxley. Two can play this game. Two can lay out the violence.
maybe this is the AEW Jon Moxley was looking for.
Or maybe it's the AEW that Moxley didn't want to have any part of.
Claudio Castagnoli trying to free his general, trying to free the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
Good point. Just don't forget, he's still the AEW World Champion.
What a match, what a moment.
Moxley! Moxley! You look at me when I'm talking to you, kid!
Oh, kid.
Yeah, I called you kid because you were growing pubes while I started doing this.
Wow.
You're all mine! Rated FTR, we're taking it all!
Well, there you have it.
God, I love AEW.
There you have it. New players in the game. And the game is amazingly exciting right now.
The declaration made by Adam Copeland. And what amazing timing by the Rated R Superstar, heading to his adopted hometown, the hometown of Dax and Cash, Asheville, North Carolina, this coming Wednesday night for Dynamite Fight for the Fallen. streaming on Max, the simulcast live on TBS.
And I can confirm from Tony Khan that we have a match. It'll be rated FTR. Yes, going up against Jon Moxley and the Death Riders in a big trios match. How about that? The return of Adam Copeland.
Whatever you do, get to Asheville. Asheville is the place to be on Wednesday.
And if you can't be there, you can join us live on TBS or streaming on Max. A whole new era of AEW begins this Wednesday night, New Year's Day.
We're going to start the year January 1st, Asheville. Fight for the Fallen, TBS, and like you said, Excalibur. Streaming on Max. What a year 2025 is going to be. Look at this together. What a shot.
What a night. What a pay-per-view. And what a pro wrestling company we're a part of.
And now the ranks of All Elite Wrestling of Team AEW, bolstered not only by the return of that man, the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, but Kenny Omega back as well.
What a night, man. Think about it. It's been an all-star game.
We saw an incredible three matches for the Continental Championship. Jon Moxley is still the champion, but buddy, the return of Adam Copeland and rated R FTR, Fight for the Fallen, live in Asheville, North Carolina this Wednesday on TBS, streaming on Max. Copeland, FTR together, rated FTR against the Death Riders.
For Tony Schiavone, for Jim Ross, I'm Excalibur. Thank you for joining us tonight for World's End. We will see you live on TBS and streaming on Max this Wednesday night.
Good night, everybody.
Our main event is live AEW Dynamite Fight for the Fallen, coming to you from Asheville, North Carolina, live on TBS and streaming on Max. And we are watching Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta dismantle the rated R superstar, Cope, before our eyes.
And we will stay with this as long as it takes past the top of the hour. So stay with us, fans. It doesn't matter how long it takes.
As Claudio Castagnoli, the headlock, dragging Cope down.
And I don't know how much more Cope can take.
Cope trying to get to his feet, feeding off this great crowd. They've been with FTR. They've been with Cope the whole way in this match, but Jon Moxley and the Death Riders, they know how to cool things down, but Cope getting some much needed reinforcement from Cash Wheeler.
And now the fans are right behind rated FTR here. They've come to life. Look at Cash Wheeler go.
Yeah, a lot of pent-up frustrations coming out from Cash Wheeler. And now Wheeler with Yuta isolated in the corner. Yuta gets the elbow up, but Cash, great anticipation. The backslide, Yuta, though, rolled all the way through. Side headlock taken. Yuta sends Cash off. Swing and a miss by Yuta. Another swing and a miss. A great counter by Cash. 1, 2. Whoa!
Oh, that was close. Paul Turner's hand almost hit the mat.
Now, Dax and Cash, two-time former AEW World Tag Team Champions. Oh, high boot. Castagnoli, the uppercut.
The long reach by Claudio, both the legs and the arms.
Went for another uppercut, but Dax had it anticipated. Tried the backslide, but instead, the Rainbuster, center of the ring. Oh, Yuta there, the roll-up, 2. Heads-up move there by Wheeler Yuta. But Dax, the O'Connor roll. He's got Yuta pinned. Now Dax, though, up to the middle. Low crossbody. 1, 2. Again, fast-paced pinfall attempts here, Tony.
Yeah, right now, Dax working on adrenaline here. At least he was momentarily.
Yuta did a good job of intercepting that lariat attempt and staunching the momentum that Dax was attempting to build. And fans, Collision returns live this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT, and also streaming on Max. Private Party with the AEW World Tag Team Championships on the line against Action Andretti and Leo Rush. The Learning Tree takes on Rated FTR this Saturday night, live at Collision. Plus Daniel Garcia, Mark Briscoe with the TNT Championship on the line.
And for you fans from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Bojangles Coliseum, we want to see you there Saturday as we return. Tickets at AEWTIX.com.
Dax Harwood drives down Wheeler Yuta, but not without a cost to Dax.
Absolutely, Dax very slow to cover here.
Dax makes the cover, hooks the leg, but Claudio Castagnoli there to break it up.
Yeah, head butted the break. Oh, Cash Wheeler takes a nasty spill.
A high boot sends Cope crashing to the floor. Now Castagnoli could be thinking neutralizer. But, Castagnoli on to his feet, and Jon Moxley will guillotine there as power slam from the suplex, and now Yuta the splash. Death Riders, are they going to take it? 2, no. And fans, stick with us for more action tonight live on Dynamite.
Jon Moxley is ticked. You could see it. He picked up the chair and slammed it down. He thought for sure it was over with that big splash from Wheeler.
And it was a pinfall attempt that was all set in motion by Jon Moxley from the floor. And Dax Harwood desperately needs a tag, using those powerful right hands to potentially fight his way out of the corner.
A lot of emotion in this match, Excalibur. I love it. Emotion always makes for a great encounter, regardless of which side you're on.
And now in comes the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
Okay, look at Cope.
Just staring daggers at Cope.
Well, he knows Cope's a legitimate threat to his title.
Moxley slowing the pace down. And remember what we were saying a few moments ago about taking the air out of the building. It's coming perilously close for Rated FTR.
Yeah, you're right. There was a little bit of rebound for him that time. But it didn't work.
Cover made by Moxley, leg hooked. Yeah, the more and more pinfall attempts made by the Death Riders, kind of shaking the faith of the Asheville fans.
Excalibur, as you know, just to kick out of repeated pins takes a lot out of you, right?
Oh, and Marina Shafir from the floor, once again behind the referee's back, a swipe at Dax Harwood.
Well, she is the purveyor of cheap shots. I've never seen anything like it.
Dax trying to hang on to the ropes to try to prevent himself from being brought to the center, but Yuta now drops the elbow. Lateral press by Wheeler Yuta, 2. Dax, you can see, exploding out of that pinning predicament, both legs kicking out, but the quick tag made to Claudio Castagnoli. Now front face lock cinched in by Castagnoli. He's got Dax Harwood the head in the left hand. Castagnoli does the underhook on the right. Cope and Cash both reaching for the tag.
Man, they went in there badly. Just a powerful man holding on Dax here. Powerful legs.
Very, very close.
Wide base here by Claudio.
Claudio over the top. Great counter by Claudio. The sunset flip.
He almost won it.
Oh. Castagnoli shuts him down. The lariat, the cover again. It's main event time live on Dynamite. Rated FTR trying to survive this full-on assault by Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, and his Death Riders. Dax Harwood desperately needs a tag, Tony.
And we're getting to the top of the hour, and as we said earlier, we're going to stay with this match as long as it takes. Great to have you with us on TBS in our first night on Max. Oh, the big boot.
Claudio Castagnoli using those long legs to send Cash careening to the floor. Cope guillotine Castagnoli on the top, but Dax and Claudio bumped heads there. And now both men seem to be stunned. Oh wait, Dax through the legs. The Rated R Superstar is legal, but so's the AEW World Champion.
Yeah, Cope is going to go right at Jon Moxley, will not back down. Take a look at this, Excalibur.
Yeah, Tony, this is the first time we've seen Moxley and Cope on equal footing. It appears Rated R Superstar, at least for the moment, getting the better. But no, Cope.
Moxley may have a bloody nose after that.
Moxley stunned. Cope.
Look at his eyes.
Oh, Cope was sizing him up for the spear. Moxley knew it and bailed out. As Cope turned over his shoulder, got a look at Marina Shafir, but now Cope and Moxley brawling out to the stands here in Asheville. Now things are breaking down. Paul Turner imploring these men to get back into the ring. Nobody wants to see this main event match end in a count out.
No, they don't, but they are enjoying this all-out fight we're watching right now, and really no one is surprised.
That's great discretion being shown by Paul Turner as Cope sends Moxley back into the ringside area. Moxley trying to retreat to the relative safety of the ring, makes the tag to Wheeler Yuta. And I don't think Cope realizes it. As Yuta, oh, look at Yuta just digging his fingers into the eyes.
Boy, Wheeler knows how to pick his spots, doesn't he?
DDT delivered. Yeah, the opportunistic Wheeler Yuta bailing out his general, Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion.
What's Wheeler going to try here?
Is he mocking Cope here? Is he
spear
for a spear of his own? No. Cope instead. Liger bomb. 1, 2. Wow. Narrow escape by Yuta.
Didn't think that would happen, but Wheeler got out of it. Incredible for Wheeler to get out of that.
If Yuta was looking for the spear or the Busaiku knee, we'll never know because of that tremendous counter by the Rated R Superstar Cope.
What a matchup. What a main event we've got tonight. Fight for the fallen in Nashville.
As Cope to his feet, lying in wait. I'm sure to deliver a spear, but so are Claudio Castagnoli and Jon Moxley.
They are behind him. They are holding on to him.
They swept Cope's leg. Oh, Lord.
Second time he's that ring post. One high, one very low.
Now Cash Wheeler with the champ on the floor. Oh, Claudio Castagnoli! What a well-timed uppercut.
And Cash was full on, running as hard as he could. What the hell are they doing?
Jon Moxley just tearing apart our desk. Cope thrown onto the. Oh no! This is bad news for.
Jon Moxley's out of his mind. He has absolutely lost it.
This is bad news for Cope, as Jon Moxley could be looking to deliver a pile driver here on our announce desk.
Cope just got back from a broken foot.
And remember the history of neck injuries.
Exactly.
Jon Moxley, look at that God-style pile driver. Oh, wait a second, inside the ring. That was... Oh,
Jay White.
Moxley. Backdrop on our desk.
And Cope is still standing tall.
And
what are we seeing?
Cope through the barricade. Off of our desk, driving the world champion down to the concrete.
This is unbelievable.
And, oh, Castagnoli comes steaming in with the uppercut. As Castagnoli sent to the outside. Shatter machine!
Spear! Yes! Call it! Cope on one corner. In planks.
Double power planks.
2. Elbow. Rated FTR. 1, 2, 3. No! Big Bill. Big Bill got out of it.
Big Bill. The big bow.
Wow.
would not be uprooted.
What a moment that was. And now, oh, he just slaps one
they were
down.
looking for a double team. Shatter machine.
That's exactly what they were looking for. And Big Bill, it's right now cleaning house. Look at this. 1, 2. Dax is out of it in 2.
Wow, and to come back from a double team powerplex or a double powerplex like that speaks to how sturdy Big Bill is.
Big Bill with Dax in trouble in the corner. Chris Jericho pulling himself up. You see in the right of your screen. Dax moved out of the way. Tag made. It's a blind tag as Jericho's in. And Dax the X picks up Jericho. Brainbuster. 1, 2, no.
Walk straight into this. Sharpshooter if he can turn it.
Got it on the sharpshooter, but Chris Jericho with the walls. Look at this. Face to face.
Who's going to quit first?
What a collision moment we are seeing right here.
Grit your teeth.
Oh, Cope came in. Big Bill comes in, cleans house as well. Boy, what action we are seeing here tonight.
What a main event.
Yeah, great main event. Speared Big Bill off of the apron.
Oh, I don't know about this. The last time he jumped from a high place.
Cope connects. Is Cope okay? Cash Wheeler remains the only man standing right now. And sends Big Bill down. Forearms. Back and forth they go. Whoa. You can hear that one all over the Bojangles Coliseum. Got the foot up to Jericho. Jericho did not go down. He did that time with a right cross. Right now, Dax looking for a corner. He finds a neutral corner here.
Oh, but take a look at the back of your screen. There it is. The official didn't see it.
The bad apple with the...
Brilliant from Jericho. Veteran experience.
The Ring of Honor World Title belt to... No! It's not over yet, fans.
Chris Jericho, El Nueve, saw Brian Keith with the title on the apron. He drew the official to make sure.
And now roll up. 1, 2, no! And the match continues. Jericho connected, but connected with his face, I do believe. And the Shadow Machine.
Look in the corner.
Here comes a spear. Down goes Nueve. 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Rated FTR!
Rated FTR secures the win in our main event. Coming up Wednesday on Dynamite, Kenny Omega will return to Dynamite. We will hear and have an appearance from MJF Live. The Casino Gauntlet match. The winner gets a world title shot the following week at Maximum Carnage against world champion Jon Moxley. Of course, that'll be coming up the following week in Cincinnati. Also at Maximum Carnage in Cincinnati on January 15th on TBS and on Max. Finally, Christian Cage and Hook one-on-one. What a night.
Not a great night for Chris Jericho, but let's give him his due. It took 3 men the caliber of Rated FTR to beat him.
Carolina! It is so damn good to see you.
Guys, it's a jungle out there. You gotta be careful.
Wait a minute!
Remember, accidents can happen at any time. You don't got the balls too, buddy. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's going on here?
Wait a minute.
Rock and Roll Express being tied up in the back by John Moxley. These guys are legends. These guys were here just an appearance. Floyd and Magnum try to come to their help, but no. And finally, Cope arrives with FTR.
You good? Where did they go? Are you hurt? Where did they go? This way.
They went out the back door, guys.
A little too late giving chase. The Death Riders have done their damage.
Ricky and Robert, legends here in Charlotte, North Carolina, being tied up by the...
John Moxley. You and your Death Riders, right? While I was gone, you took out Bryan Danielson, possibly for good. As we just saw, you threw Darby Allin down a flight of stairs. We haven't seen him since. But man, the sin that you can't repent in my world is you tried to go after FTR. Now, I don't know if you know this, but we're very close friends, so massive mistake. Now, Moxley, you've come out here and you've said that guys like Hangman and guys like Switchblade and Orange Cassidy and Darby, they don't have what it takes for the grind to be champion. Yeah, I disagree too. But here's what I will say. No one, and I repeat, no one has fought through what I have fought through just to be standing here in this ring. And I will die on that hill because I am a different animal entirely, Moxley. You're looking at a man who broke his neck in a match with Eddie Guerrero. You want to know what I did? I got up. I wrestled 20 more minutes and I won that match. You were looking at a man who fought Malachi Black in a barbed wire steel cage match. Broke my leg. You want to know what I did? You want to know what I did? I got up. I wrestled 10 more minutes and I won that match. So please, Moxley, as much as I know you're one of the toughest bastards to ever step foot in this ring, please enlighten me. What exactly can you do to me that hasn't been done before?
Oh, Cope may be on the verge of finding out what particular brand of violence John Moxley, the AEW World Champion, has up his sleeve.
Maybe an instance of be careful what you wish for. Oh, and Mox is not coming alone here tonight, Daddy Magic.
Never does.
See Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, bringing up the rear, the AEW World Champion, John Moxley, at the forefront, the vanguard. Copeland, Copeland, he's checking every corner, but
this is raised awareness. The adrenaline's pumping.
Cope knows the deal, guys. He knows what he's up against here.
At any moment, these three men could split and attack like a pack of wolves. But there seems to be a calm, a centered gravity around the AEW World Champion. who, let's not forget, is defending that title next week against Powerhouse Hobbs, but his attention being diverted here by the Rated R superstar Cope.
Moxley perhaps content to allow Cope to sweat, but Cope, from behind.
Wait a minute.
That's FTR, Dax, and Cash.
Whoa. We're going out here.
Now Cope. The odds have been evened.
And it's the world champion Cope in the hunt. And that's Dax and Claudio, and now Wheeler pairing off there.
But Claudio Castagnoli and Dax Harwood inside the ring, the high boot into the face of the world champ.
Cope's got the best of them now.
And if you're Hobbs and you're in the trainer's room, you're getting ice, you're getting massaged, you're loving this right now.
Hold on. Wait a second, Marina Shafir just slid that briefcase into the ring. Cope, look at this, Cope bringing Shafir up to the apron.
Just smack her.
No. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, it's not her what?
It's her from behind the bastard pack.
Come on.
The Death Riders always with a plan, Ian.
And that is why Cope had his head on a swivel. He counted 3. He knew there was 5. And now it is 3-on-1 on the inside with the world champion calling the shots.
That's Castagnoli and Yuta wiping out FTR on the floor. Moxley, the Bulldog choke inside the ring.
That's a blood and oxygen choke. You can see the lights leaving the face of Cope. It's enough.
The lights dimming in the eyes of the Rated R superstar.
How's this for a message?
And they've incapacitated Cope.
Are now the Death Riders are going to do what to Cope, what they did to Darby Allin. Attacking that neck of Darby, could be going after the surgically repaired neck of Cope.
No.
Not again.
Other depravity in mind.
All right.
And who would have thought?
The man who in 1 week's time at the end of the night could be the next AEW World Champion, Powerhouse Hobbs.
I don't know how smart this is right now, though, Hobbs.
Well, he's at least buying Cope some time. FTR gathering their bearings.
Wow.
And now that the balance has evened out, we're seeing the Death Riders retreat less than a week away now from the world title defense or Mox.
How's that for respect?
Moxley 1 week from tonight, but still to come, the Dynamite return of Kenny Omega. World Championship is on the line. Dynamite, Maximum Carnage, our main event. Powerhouse Hobbs and a bloody Jon Moxley battling it out live here tonight.
Jon Moxley, what about that?
Cutter right there. And again, just to touch on that blood, a lot of blood out of the champion's ear, left side. You know,
an unusual place.
Yeah, exactly. He's getting bit by Hobbs.
Unusual place to be bleeding from in a professional wrestling match. Powerhouse Hobbs biting the earring out of the ear of Jon Moxley.
Look at that ear, dude. I mean, taking a page right out of Mox's book with that viciousness.
Jon Moxley, the man who has held the AEW World Championship hostage since defeating Bryan Danielson this past October. Now perhaps in the most trouble yet of his 4th reign as AEW World Champion, Tony.
I don't think it's perhaps. I think without a doubt he is. And Jon Moxley's had quite a reign. 95 days as our champion.
Hobbs sent to the floor. Marina Shafir behind the referee's back, using the heel of her boot into the side of the head.
And Marina's been just stewing out here on the outside, trying to find an opportunity to do something to Hobbs, and that was it.
Moxley and Hobbs. Every time we see Moxley come near our desk, the hairs on the back of my neck, Tony,
I know,
stand straight up. Right now, Moxley going back to work, looking perhaps for the Death Rider on Hobbs.
That's exactly what he wants. Look at the power here.
Yeah, the power of Hobbs, the broad back of Hobbs preventing Moxley from cinching in the grip, and the shoulder block once again sends the champion to the mat.
Yeah,
Tough to do that to a guy the size, Shivani, of Mox, but what power by Hobbs.
I know, but again, the champion tried to pop back up, but he could not.
Taz, it's that football background, that first step explosion that Powerhouse Hobbs possesses.
Sure thing, and he's coming right now.
Wow. Oh, Moxley's back up.
Moxley up to his feet, but Moxley might be out on his feet. He gets up, perhaps just out of instinct alone, as Hobbs once again into the corner. And remember, it was very similar circumstances. Hobbs with Moxley in the corner. Hobbs hitting his knee on that middle turnbuckle, which exploded that patellar tendon.
Then he went down to the floor, could not get back up. Remember it well, it was in Jacksonville, Florida.
As Moxley, boot to the midsection, the double underhook, went to kick the leg, but Hobbs reverses. Hobbs.
Oh, man, the champ's in trouble.
Dangerous slam from Powerhouse Hobbs. 1, 2, no!
And Alex Coach, you got to stay on him here, Powerhouse, stay on him.
Fans, remember, coming up this Saturday night, Collision Texas death match between Hangman Adam Page, Christopher Daniel, deeply personal match, plus Kazuchika Okada, Tomohiro Ishii for the Continental Championship. Right now, Powerhouse Hobbs!
Oh, counter right
Power
there.
slam, but Moxley transitions.
Jujikatami,
the cross arm breaker, center of the ring.
What a counter by Moxley, unbelievable.
Hobbs trying to bring those arms together. But again, easier said than done, Taz, especially slickened with the blood of Moxley.
Absolutely. That bicep is being torn up right now with this Jujikatami, this cross arm breaker.
As Moxley, he went to adjust his position, but Hobbs was able to clasp his fingers together and now diving towards the ropes, finding the relief of the rope break from the official Paul Turner.
Well, it was a good way to counter out, stacking up Mox and then getting to the rope. Whoa. Referee stopping because the man was in the ropes.
Hobbs was in the ropes. The referee called for a clean break, but a psycho knee from Wheeler Yuta!
For crying out loud.
That snake!
Referee never saw it.
Not at all.
That snake, Wheeler Yuta. Paul Turner, his attention diverted by Jon Moxley.
That's the best thing we can say about Wheeler Yuta is snake.
As Moxley now, perhaps the path clear. No power! Hobbs, a spine buster!
Tough spine buster right there by the challenger. Can he do it? Can Hobbs make history right here?
Jon Moxley with only 14 singles losses in his AEW career. Perhaps on the verge of his 15th.
Wants that backbreaker, but nice counter with that rear naked choke.
The choke is cinched in. Hobbs makes it to the ropes. But Shafir! The briefcase, the referee didn't see it. Moxley, the roll-up, not like. Hobbs kicks out. Hobbs kicks out.
Strong legs.
Strong legs, strong instincts by Hobbs, but can he survive the paradigm shift?
He's got him.
He's
got him.
Hobbs is out. Hobbs is
choke.
out again. No, the bulldog choke this time.
Sitting through with that bulldog choke too.
Jon Moxley, the bulldog choke is cinched in and Hobbs goes out. Jon Moxley.
Got choked out. Yeah, nothing you can do with that.
And still, All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Jon Moxley.
Taz, walk us through the mechanics of what we just witnessed. Hobbs took 2 consecutive blows to the head. The briefcase. The death. Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Excalibur, look at this. Oh, my God. This is bad for Hobbs.
The Death Riders just swarming Powerhouse Hobbs.
I mean, Hobbs put the champion through hell in his hometown, but now he's about to go through hell himself.
We see a bloodied but victorious Jon Moxley is now the Death Riders.
We've seen what they've done to Orange Cassidy, what they've done to Bryan Danielson. I'm afraid to even think of what they plan to do.
Look at that, to the
Hobbs.
knee.
Oh, they're going to the knee.
That was the surgically repaired right knee of Powerhouse Hobbs. Moxley knows that better than anybody. It was the match with Moxley that Hobbs ruptured that knee.
Yeah, and you see that the brace is being ripped off by Claudio, that big knee brace, to expose that injured knee, the surgically repaired knee, I should say.
And you heard the reaction throughout this match, this Cincinnati crowd in support of Jon Moxley, but even they can't condone what he's doing here tonight to Powerhouse Hobbs.
They're trying to end his career is what they're trying to do right now, and they may be successful at it.
I think you're right, and that steel chair is wrapped across that surgically repaired knee. Oh, my God.
No! Oh, no!
Whoa. Death Ride is cleared in the field right now.
Yeah, the damage done to Powerhouse Hobbs, as the Rated R Superstar Cope, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR. And Powerhouse Hobbs needs serious medical attention after this assault by the Death Riders. And fans, we will see you this Saturday night on Collision.
Momentarily, that is. Dax hits the ropes, and now Wheeler Yuta with a sleeper of his own. That didn't last long either. Wheeler sending Dax to the ring post. Oh, Dax hit that left shoulder very, very hard.
Oh, look. In the corner, looking for the Busaiku knee.
No. Dax, move out of the way. Release German. Tag, and here comes Big Bill. Boy, Dax is in harm's way right now. Nope, moved out of the way. Oh, Big Bill. I think the head may have hit the ring post. He is so large. And here comes Adam Copeland.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No.
I'm not sure. Copeland was holding the tag rope. The official letting it go, though.
Coming off with a flying forearm shot. Ducking low. Oh! Pulling back on the head of Jericho and going after Moxley.
Seamless offense. Cope there taking the chance for a cheap shot.
How about Moxley just ducking out of the way of Cope? He's going to go for a spear. Here comes, no! Cope breaker. How about that for a counter?
Cope breaker right underneath the jaw.
What a counter by Chris Jericho, the learning tree.
Well, you could certainly have a discussion about who's the greatest Canadian wrestler of their generation. But Cope certainly number 2, if not number 3. Hold on a second.
Turbo Floyd gets the exchange in. Jericho really has only 2 men to tag in. Everybody else is down. Members of the Death Riders just watching on. As the Outrunners little double body action coming up with the elbows. Now Claudio comes in. Down go the Outrunners.
The end of fun and games when Castagnoli's in, but wait a second.
Out goes Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and pick up.
Olympic slam takes down. Wow.
Little hits that time, and then a DDT, and then a cutter by the world champion. And now, Copeland, who had set his sights on Moxley, said, Moxley, I'm coming after you.
2 of the greatest world champions in the history of this sport collide finally.
Oh, big boot by Big Bill. And now, here it comes. Oh, they were going for the Shatter Machine, and Big Bill just too big. Reaches up, there it is. There it is. Shatter Machine. Cope and Moxley. Moxley ripping at the face of Cope.
Straight away going for Cope's injured neck.
And Cope picks up Moxley. Flatliner on Moxley. Face first on the...
Might have broken his nose.
Could have on that rampway. There we have Copeland. Marina Shafir has got the case. Oh, it's Pac.
There's Pac. Pac wasn't in the match, but interjecting himself.
Pac
making sure that Cope couldn't get to Moxley.
Cope and Pac will wrestle one-on-one Wednesday on Dynamite in Knoxville. And now Cope is down and being assaulted here by members of the Death Riders. What have they got? What is that? They got him.
They don't want him to see what's going to happen.
Cope trying to pull that bag off of his head. That black bag, where are they going? What are they trying to do with Cope? No!
Who's that?
That was Cash Wheeler. And the fight ensues on the floor.
Country to Jericho, Wheeler, no kneeler, flying through the air there.
Thank God the mask got off.
They're coming our way, Tony.
top into the crowd. My God, it's an unabridged brawl.
Nobody is safe. Look at this.
Look at this from one of our high cameras as the fight goes on. Bad Apple is at the apron. Missed the lion salt. And Turbo trying to pull himself up. The Bad Apple is up, as you can see, on the apron of the ring. What a main event. Wild.
Well, they're chanting for Turbo Floyd, but what?
What is this? Powerhouse Hobbs on one leg.
Hobbs has had his knee taped up by the medical staff and wants to get back in this match.
Yes, he does.
But he waits till now.
What determination, what courage. Even on a bad leg to get in there. And he's in there, a tag. And the Bad Apple comes in, and Hobbs on 1 foot lays out the Bad Apple and Chris Jericho. Look at... Sandwiches them both in the corner. Hobbs runs through both Jericho and Keith. Powerhouse Hobbs on one leg in this wild and crazy mall. Big Bill.
You want some meat?
Look at the eyes of Bill. I don't know if that's out of shock or concern of seeing Powerhouse Hobbs back in the match.
My God. Powerhouse Hobbs is a huge man, but even he is dwarfed by Big Bill.
Back and forth they go. Oh no! Could be a choke slam in the future of Hobbs. No, he powers out of that. Then an uppercut. Out goes Big Bill.
But back inside,
The new
on the
wave.
wave from the top rope.
The Ring of Honor World Champ, double axe handle. Turns around.
Oh no!
In the clutches.
Total recall.
It works. The Outrunners, watch out. The Bad Apple's got that Ring of Honor title belt. And right now, he is in the clutches of a very angry Powerhouse Hobbs. Pick up, spine buster, city done.
Here are your winners, the Outrunners, Rated FTR, and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Hobbling in, Powerhouse Hobbs picks up the win in this 12-man. Fans coming up on Wednesday on Dynamite, live from Knoxville. It's going to be Cope one-on-one against Pac, and Samoa Joe returns to action, taking on Nick Wayne of the Patriarchy. We're out of time here on Maximum Carnage Collision.
Gotta get yourself the overhook, and you're gonna get that.
We are live on Dynamite. Our main event is in the ring. The Bastard Pack with the advantage on the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland, a.k.a. Cope. The game plan has been evident. Taz Pack has been dismantling, destroying, attacking the neck of Copeland.
And you can see Cope trying to get that left hand under the bicep and forearm to prevent getting choked out with this bulldog choke by Pack.
Yeah.
He's trying. That's the right thing. You want to either attack the grip,
Right.
or get your hand and get some separation. Try to get that crook of the man's arm off of your throat.
Yeah, and we're going to stay with this one here on Max and TBS as long as it takes. And let's see if Adam Copeland can mount a comeback.
How about Pack? Snap suplex.
Great snap suplex. Shorter than the man. Not as tall as Copeland. His hips are already under Copeland, so he can peel off that snap suplex like that.
Yeah, great leverage for Pack. As Copeland, you can see, struggling up to his feet. Gets the boot up into the jaw, though, the charging bastard. And Copeland, Sean, whoa, drop kick.
When you have those long limbs like Cope does, man, and you extend on that type of drop kick, that's what you do. You turn your opponent inside out. Let's take another look at this. Watch this impact here. Bam! There's another angle of the same drop kick. Unreal, man. Look at that.
Taz, it was a desperation move, as you can tell, because Copeland is still down as we go back to live action here. Still down.
Yeah, it has been a full-on assault on the neck of the Rated R superstar, most presumably under the orders of Jon Moxley, our AEW World Champion, the general, the leader of the Death Riders, of which Pac is a loyal soldier who ducks underneath the lariat attempt. Oh, and Cope drives down Pac.
Face first right there. Pac landing hard. Could have been his sternum, could have been his nose, could have been his cheek, his mouth. When you land Flapjack Jones like that, it's tough.
And fans, coming up this Saturday, AEW Collision, our homecoming in Jacksonville, Florida. We will see tag team action. Brody King, Buddy Matthews taking on the Gates of Agony, plus trios action as the Undisputed Kingdom take on Daniel Garcia, the TNT champion, Daddy Magic, and Cool Hand Ange, plus Tony Storm goes face-to-face with AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May ahead of their battle at Grand Slam Australia. And Tony Khan has just made it official. Brian Cage and Will Ospreay, one of the huge matches that we saw last year. They will face off as the sky high there by Cope. Oh, Pac able to kick out 1 week from tonight. Cage and Ospreay live on Dynamite. Plus, Jeff Jarrett, Claudio Castagnoli has been made official. And then in 2 weeks' time, Dynamite are returned to Atlanta, Georgia. Swerve Strickland, Ricochet, one-on-one.
You know, we saw Cage and Ospreay before. They have one of the best matches we've ever seen on Dynamite. Look for that match coming up on Collision. Look for that match coming up on Collision.
That's on Dynamite this coming Wednesday, Tony. Sorry to correct you, but right now, Cope struggling back into this match.
Yeah, Cope is in bad way, but man, he's trying to battle. He's fighting here. He knows Pac's down. He's trying to feed off the 12th man, this crowd, this audience here in Knoxville.
Cope, he was thinking maybe Impaler.
I think you're right, and Pac felt it and got out.
Drops to his stomach. Sometimes the simplest defense is the most effective.
Yep, true. Drop your weight. Arm ringer right there. Oh, wow.
A kick to the leg, that surgically repaired leg of Adam Copeland.
And you can hear these shots.
Remember, a plate plus 7 screws is what it took to reconstruct that broken tibia of Adam Copeland. But right now, swinging for the fences with that lariat, and Cope connects.
Some serious impact. Pac, he just got drilled.
It's one of the things that makes what makes Adam Copeland what he is, man. Just never say die. Phenomenal athlete. I think the best shape of his life right now.
The Impaler, but you could see all the damage to Cope's neck did not allow him to immediately make the cover. Instead, Pac rolling free. Copeland up to the corner.
He's thinking. Cope is thinking. That's what the great ones do. They think. They're figuring it out right now. You're watching them think on the fly here.
Good call,
what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I got an idea.
This usually means a spear will be incoming, but with the damage to the neck, Copeland, oh, wait a second,
nice leapfrog, yeah.
Pac anticipated it. Now, Cope has him in the fireman's carry. But Pac, look at this, Pac transitions. The brutalizer to the standing Copeland.
Great counter.
Wow, Pac is amazing what he can do.
And you saw it on the face of Copeland. He realized that he just stepped in it. He gave this, he gifted this to Pac.
Got to hang on, Pac. You got to keep that thing cinched in. He's got that S-grip locked in. He's got the legs scissored.
Oh, and Copeland.
Got to the ropes.
Yeah, desperation and self-preservation all in one maneuver there, falling into the ropes to force the break.
A little frustration on the face of Pac. He knows he had him now. But that's, again, what a guy like Cope with all the championships, all the success, a big-time player for decades, he knows how to get out of stuff like that by using the ropes, by getting to the ropes.
And we've been talking up Pac, his resume, his record. And you know, many people think of him as a high flyer, but he's so multifaceted. Oh, wait a second, Pac, looking for a German suplex. The different elements of Pac's game is what makes him so dangerous. And look at that thrust kick to the base of the neck. Cope is stunned. And Pac now pump kick.
Wow, right to the back of that beam, man. Right to the base of German.
A German suplex. And you saw immediately Bryce Remsburg, the referee. I mean, I can't remember the last time I've seen Copeland suplex like that.
Well, because the referee, Bryce Remsburg, he wants to check.
Sure.
And he's got to, Pac's got to back off for a bit to let the referee check him. And see if he can defend himself.
And you can tell, I really think Pac wants to put the brutalizer on. There it is.
Pac sliding in. Brutalizer is locked. Center of the ring. Cope in trouble here.
Good God. How much more can Copeland take to that neck?
Taz, this could very well be a tap or snap situation for Copeland.
Yeah, no, Cope's in trouble, bro. I'm telling you.
And he rolled Cope up on his head.
Stack up. Oh, he could have had him. Well, it's easy to say from here. He could have pinned him there. Cope could have, but again, I'm sitting here, not in the ring.
What a Superman effort this is to get to his feet.
Cope to his feet and drives down the bastard.
That's
Can he
amazing.
follow up, though? Can he follow up? You got to follow up, Cope. I know it's tough. We're deep in the fourth quarter here.
And that was an amazing counter by Cope, but he can barely pull himself up here, Taz.
The rated R superstar Adam Copeland, a.k.a. Cope the Bastard Pac, battling it out in our main event live on Dynamite. Spear to the lower back by Copeland.
You don't see that much, but man, that was effective.
And Copeland a second spear.
Really attacking the core right now of Pac.
But you see Copeland, he's struggling with that neck injury. All that damage done by Pac, paying dividends in this moment, Taz.
Plus, when you have those neck injuries, they linger. I'm telling you from experience, you get that numbness even on offensive moves, and that's probably what Cope is dealing with.
Cope up to his feet first. Pac over to the ropes, trying to get in position for a potential rope break with whatever Copeland has in mind, but instead, Cope, center of the ring!
God, a cutter.
Big time TK.
Yeah! I told you, Cope. It's a jungle out there.
Wait a second, that's
Oh my God.
No!
It's a Rock and Roll Express. Been doing some marketing for us.
The Rock and Roll, I mean, they...
Stay right there.
Cash is taped up. Like,
Dax and Cash neutralized.
Dax too.
And the Rock and Roll Express, two men who just redefined tag team wrestling.
Oh my God, he's all by himself.
And
Cope
now
is by himself
Copeland
here.
without any allies as the Death Riders marching towards what could be an execution.
You might want to get out of here, Cope. You got the victory. Get the hell out of here, dude.
He's got Pac behind him, too. He keeps looking back and looking forward.
But now the ringside area filling up. The Death Riders surrounding the ring. And Cope very short on allies.
Trapped. Cope is trapped. And his allies are all
Cope
tied up backstage.
Yeah, well, Cope had to fight. You knew he wasn't going to run from this at all. And there, look at it.
The rabbit punches the back of the neck, and now Pac driving the knee. The Death Riders, this is more than about defending Jon Moxley's AEW World Championship. This is about potentially ending the career of Copeland, but look at this. Just when we thought Copeland was out of allies, in comes a switchblade.
Perfect timing. Great help for Cope.
Jay White going to the aid of the Rated R superstar, sending Castagnoli into the stands, and now Pac and Jay White. Moxley, the boot to the midsection. Oh, wait a second!
Great counter by Jay.
The low blow from Yuta.
Yuta, excellent job, like it or not. Man, that was smart.
There was a Blade Runner very shortly in the future of our AEW World Champion, but Yuta, the low blow, and once again, the Death Death Riders.
Remember, FTR is all tied up, wrapped up, taped up, and everything backstage thanks to the Death Riders.
Yeah, and thanks to that low blow, it stopped the Switchblade from executing. Oh, look at this. Executing the Blade Runner.
What the hell are these people doing here?
Look at this, Cope.
Look at these.
The 1,000-mile stare in the eyes. Oh, and now the Bulldog choke. It's locked in by Moxley.
It's easy to do it now after this match that he had, and when you got so many people helping you in the ring.
Yeah, and that's a dangerous hold, especially after your neck is banged up dealing with Pac in the match. Cope is fading away, getting choked out.
Yeah, it's not just about how it restricts the blood flow in the carotid artery. It's about the damage, the pressure applied to the neck, that surgically repaired neck of Copeland.
I will break it!
Jon Moxley delivering a sermon on violence to the Rated R superstar along with the Death Riders.
Well, I'm not so sure either. Ooh, into the midsection, of course, Bill Watts, longtime promoter in Mid-South Wrestling. The Cowboy. What a man he was in wrestling. But right now, another man, Dax Harwood, in major trouble. Moxley with the chair right to the throat. And now positions the chair. Uh-oh. This is bad news. This has been bad news since Jon Moxley got out those devices.
You better not tell him I said that.
Okay. Oh, God.
Oh, the Death Riders clearing command. Watch out.
You have to wonder what it's going to take to win this match.
What it's going to take to stop the Death Riders.
Yeah.
How many people have tried? Adam Copeland.
Jon Moxley has got a hammer in his hand. It's the hammer, like a hammer that's used for the ring bell.
Well, if I had a hammer.
Dax fighting for his life right now, guys. Oh, there it goes. Hammer to the head.
It's a song right now.
What's he doing with the hammer? He's digging the hammer into the face, into the eye socket of Dax.
He's trying to maim Dax the Axe.
Dax is coming back, though.
Well, he was looking for the DDT.
Yeah, on that trash can lid, but it was Wheeler. That's going to do it on Dax.
The irony.
Meanwhile, Moxley rolls out of the ring. The ladder, for God's sakes, I have no idea what they have planned. Maybe they don't even. They're probably just going to improvise this. And sometimes that's the worst thing.
Well, you've got to think, really. FTR only got themselves to blame. It was them that challenged Moxley.
Yes, they did.
And Utah to this match. So
that's right. It happened on Wednesday. You are right.
You get what you wish for.
And Dax slides down. Dax Harwood going to work. This Mid-South Street fight continues here on Max and TNT. Tony and Nigel back with you. Jon Moxley enters the ring with a bag. Neither team has really had much of an advantage here. But Jon Moxley very methodically walks to the center of the ring.
Moxley's got his tongue out. He's salivating.
There it is. The tax. Many, of course, the blade of it, the point of it pointing up. Just inviting Jon Moxley to slam someone's back on the tax, or maybe even their face or their head, knowing Jon Moxley.
The Death Rider.
They're making Dax watch this. Yep. Maybe he's gonna watch Jon Moxley go down! Jon Moxley! Look at the back! My God! Cash Wheeler turned the tables on the AEW World Champion on that.
Sparkling agony.
Pick up. Cash is not done. A fight goes on. Outside, inside. Oh, Cash trying to suplex Wheeler Yuta.
Either man able to get the momentum to complete the suplex.
Absolutely. And Wheeler's going to take a run at it. And Cash. Here he goes. Suicide dive.
Rocket Sicky. Oh, hold on.
Oh, Moxley. Oh, driving the tax in further with the Death Rider.
Moxley doesn't care. He's as masochistic as he is sadistic.
Yes, he is. You have very well said. And now, calling the shots here. Marina's got a chain in her right hand, as you can tell. The table comes out. Dax Harwood is down in the ring. You see Wheeler, or you see Cash Wheeler. He is down on the outside.
That leaves Dax the Axe all on his own to fend for himself. As Moxley setting up the table. Moxley, a man of violence, a man without compunction.
Think of what Dax has gone through so far tonight.
And what he's about to go through.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about a hammer to the head, fires to the nose. Fans are still chanting FTR. And right now, Dax Harwood trying his best to prevent this from happening, but he's in the grip of two men, obviously. Well, there you go. Dax fighting his way out. Dax the Axe fighting his way, fighting two men here.
As Moxley spills to the outside, Yuta left all on his lonesome.
Oh,
this is the position that Wheeler Yuta has found himself in a number of occasions.
My God, look at those rapid fire blows.
The formation of the Death Riders. Oftentimes it's been Wheeler Yuta who's played whipping boy. He might continue in that role.
Pick up. Oh, brain buster. But what's left here of Dax? There's been no attempt really to pin. It's been nothing but carnage from even before the bell.
There's been a war of attrition back and forth.
What a night it has been with us on Collision. Oh!
What is that?
What does Moxley have in his hand?
Some kind of hook. They used to set up the ring. Oh!
Oh, yeah, there's a hook. All right, and here comes Marina in the mat. Well, she's got quite a grip, apparently.
I'll take your hook, I'll raise you a fist. Quite literally.
Yeah, using the chain.
Rear naked choke, look how deep that is. And if anyone knows how to choke someone out, it's Marina Shafir.
It is all legal. Anything goes. She can get involved, and boy, is she ever involved. Oh! Marina! Into the table!
Dax the Axe was fading.
The AEW chant rings through the Propes Arena here at the Von Braun Center. And now, wait a minute. It's gonna, no, Dax. It's got John, captured 1, 2, no. Moxley barely got out of it. Into the gut. Oh, pile driver on the chair. 1, 2, no, Moxley's out again.
An interesting pinfall attempt. Look at Dax the Axe. He's grabbing at his right hip. He might have really injured himself when he completed that pile driver. He was aiming for the chair, but instead of Moxley's head, it was his hip that landed on the chair.
Yeah, you were right. That's exactly what had happened. And now he's going to turn it into a sharpshooter.
Oh, Moxley, look at his hand. He's got to be careful the official doesn't take that as a tap.
Here comes Claudio, and again.
No disqualification.
Absolutely. Oh, Claudio. As Marina is down, as you can see in the far side, Wheeler Yuta is still on the floor. Claudio, back body drop Dax. runs right through Claudio, and now turns his attention into a cutter by the world champion.
Well, those tacks still lodged in his flesh. Moxley.
Very animated with a stomp to the back of the head. 1, 2, and a save out of nowhere. Cash Wheeler's in. Wheeler Yuta back in. Here's Claudio, and the numbers are just too great right now. Basically a 3-on-2.
Well, again, I hate to repeat myself, but it was FTR that requested a no disqualification match with the Death Riders, knowing that on more than one occasion they have taken the numbers advantage and used it to their benefit. You had to think this was going to happen.
Absolutely, and now they are here. Oh my God!
Look at this.
Oh no! Someone somewhere has got to stop this. And
there's someone.
Yes, it is Jay White. It is Adam Copeland. They have come in to try to even things up.
That was 2 weeks ago on Dynamite. Cope and Jay White were left flattened in the center of the ring by the Death Riders.
And the fight is over here near us.
Watch out, Tony, they're coming right this way.
Yeah, back away.
You go, stand in front of me, I'll take care of you.
Thank you. They are up on our...
Tony, watch out.
On our broadcast table, my God.
Look at this. It is bending in the center.
It's a double...
Oh, good Lord.
Here are your winners, FTR.
By the grace of God, this is over. Or is it? Still the battle ensuing on the outside of the ring. Oh, Jay White, Blade Runner. And Tony Schiavone off headset at the moment. Back in the center of the ring. Moxley's on his own. Shadow Machine!
My God, there's carnage everywhere.
They are looking for revenge. They are looking for their pound of flesh. And John Moxley, the leader of the Death Riders, the AEW World Champion, is on his own.
Yes, and he's got 3 men standing over him. He's got a 4th man with a chair now.
You know what's coming here? Strike up the band. Oh no, well done. Once again, Castagnoli, the linchpin of the Death Riders, coming to the aid of the world champion.
What a night this has been. It has been wild, and fans, this Wednesday on Dynamite, an All-Star International Tag Team match. The Hounds of Hell will take on Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. This International All-Star match features the International Champion plus 2 of AEW's top stars from Australia. 4 AEW All-Stars colliding on Dynamite this Wednesday, only 10 days away from Grand Slam Australia. Plus this Wednesday, Will Ospreay will be facing a member of the Don Callis family. I wonder who that'll be. Timeless Tony Storm gets in the ring against Queen Aminata, with world champ Mariah May joining us on commentary, and Swerve against Ricochet. It's all Wednesday, live on Dynamite.
So what's your plan, Moxley? I don't know. Our audience doesn't know. Everyone seems to be confused. Hell, I don't think you know. I think you're one of those guys that just likes to shout at clouds and look around and blame everyone else. You're a malcontent. And I've met a lot of malcontents over the years, and they all annoy me because they bitch and whine and moan and piss and complain about this needs change, that needs change. But they refuse to look in the mirror and realize that they're the recurring theme. So Moxley, can you do that? Can you do that, kid? Can you look in a mirror and realize that you're the one that always seems to be here? You took the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, you hid it in a briefcase while we started streaming on a new network. Rocket science, pal. Great idea. Let's keep doing that. You call me a relic. And here's the thing, even when I was a young gun, I always respected the generation before me because I realized that that generation before me busted their ass, rode up and down the road, spent time away from their family, battled through injury. Guys like Harley, Piper, the Rock and Rolls, who you concertoed last week. Those guys worked that hard to make it better for guys like me. And while I was wrestling 200 times a year every year and you were wrestling in backyards with purple hair, watching everything I did, guess what? Me and many like me made it better for your generation. My generation did that. Guaranteed contracts, less dates, that's because of us. But you don't respect it because you're entitled. So here's the thing, Mox. That AEW World Heavyweight Championship, it is the most important thing in this industry, and you want to hide it away? It's going to change. Because I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to hurt you. When you're a relic getting out of bed at 65 and you can barely make it out, and your daughter looks up and you goes, Dad, what's wrong? It's going to be because of me. So here it is, Moxley. For the first time ever, one-on-one. March 9th, Los Angeles, Revolution, Cope versus Mox for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Step up and accept, kid.
Guys, we've got an incredible night ahead of us, but welcome right now, Jay White. Jay, I would love to talk to you about this newfound relationship you seem to have found in Cope.
Yeah, look, I made it just in time. Luckily, we're so close to the airport. That new relationship, that's building in real time right before your very eyes. There's no history between myself and Cope. Now, FTR, there's a little bit of history there. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but Renee, last time I saw you, I think I said, dealing with the Death Riders, I'm going to have to rely on those I wouldn't usually rely on. So now I have to rely on FTR. Now I have to rely on the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, because the Death Riders, they always seem to have the numbers. Okay. Hang on. Let's just do a little head count, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right on time!
Well, we are off to a raucous start here on Dynamite, live from Atlanta, Georgia, and things are kicking off hot here, Tony.
Well, as you can see, the numbers were kind of evened up. I don't think they realized the Death Riders, Taz, had people behind them.
They definitely did not. And right there, you see Mox taking White's head right into that gearbox.
Yes, Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, and Switchblade Jay White pairing off here. As there you see the bastard Pat Cash Wheeler. And action spilling all over the arena here, Taz.
Absolutely. I mean, it started on the outside, as we saw, as these men are making their way into this arena. Now it looks like, yeah, they're right by the entranceway here.
Yeah, coming through the curtain, coming by the speaker into the barricade here at ringside. Cash Wheeler and Pac.
Well, you can't go wrong with a start like this. It's mayhem.
Pac's head shattering that entrance ramp, and now the rest of this melee spilling towards ringside. You see Dax Harwood and Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, and Cope in the crowd.
Wow, what an incredible way to start this telecast.
Well,
we're just beginning.
You're not kidding, Shivani. They call it Hot Atlanta, and this is a hot start, as we call it.
As we're going to have to keep our heads on a swivel here at the broadcast position. I believe to our right, Moxley and Jay White crawling in towards the ringside area as Dax Harwood is just wearing out Wheeler Yuta.
You know, we also saw that dramatic challenge that Cope made to Jon Moxley Saturday on Collision. That was well said and well thought out.
Yeah, Cope calling out Jon Moxley for that AEW World Championship.
Yeah, I love this. This is great. Fights all over the place, bodies dropping left and right.
And you know, this is the first time really that we've been seeing somebody that can match the firepower of the Death Riders, Tony.
Yeah, you've got to Wheeler walked into that and turn around.
And the Blade Runner for Wheeler Yuta, Blade Runner perhaps for Jon Moxley.
timing by Pac to save the day for his guy Mox. Nice backspin kick to the gut of Dax.
Look at the back of Pac from what happened on that entranceway.
Shatter machine for the bastard Pac. Claudio Castagnoli picking the leg of Dax Harwood. And Castagnoli just swinging Harwood into the barricade.
A straight power by Claudio. Oh, watch out here.
Dax Wheeler on the hop, but Claudio with a huge uppercut.
Claudio, guys, he is a man's man, brother. Holy smokes.
Now White is outnumbered here, 2-on-1 by Mox and by Claudio. Jay White getting beat down.
Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, and Claudio Castagnoli, Jon Moxley's so-called emissary of violence. But
it's Cope.
The rated R superstar with the spear.
You see right there, though, Claudio took the bullet for Moxley. True team player right there. That's what Claudio did.
Yeah, that was not Cope's intended target. He has eyes only for the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
And Moxley's getting nowhere in the ring. Look at this. He's helping Claudio out.
Oh, he's not a dumb man, Moxley. He's the world champ. He's a smart guy. Big Cope chant here in Atlanta.
Absolute, but Cope's got the microphone.
Moxley. I don't know if you can hear it, but all these folks, they're chanting one name. So Moxley, come on. What's your answer? Do you still got a set of nuts? What is your answer for my challenge? You and me, one-on-one, for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship at Revolution.
Oh, he's going to answer him here.
Oh, Moxley.
He's coming to the ring.
Mox is pissed.
Marching forward.
You deserve nothing. You get nothing. The answer is no.
Moxley wants no part of Cope. It's very apparent, guys, to me.
Hey, listen, he's the world champion, Moxley. I don't blame him.
Moxley! Moxley, you son of a bitch! Listen to me! I have another offer for you! Why don't I make you try to breathe with the switchblade whilst you choke and drown in a pool of your own blood? Yeah! Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli versus Switchblade Jay White, the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland. 2-on-2, no rules, anything goes in a good old-fashioned Brisbane Brawl, February 15th, Grand Slam, Australia.
But that's just the tip of the iceberg, fans. As you know, we have a lot going on here in AEW. We're heading towards, what do we got here?
So watch out, ringside. Oh! That security guard just tossed at ringside Marina Shafir.
Marina Shafir.
And that means, yeah, you can see the back of your screens. The AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
He's arrived right at the beginning of the program. Oh my God, he is out of control. And what's going on here? They're accosting Arcady Aura. Mox, the world champion's got a microphone. Stalking around the ring. Well,
the show starts when I say it starts.
Well, okay then. Who am I to say? Go ahead.
I'm getting a little sick of the rated R superstar. Adam Copeland wants a shot at the AEW World Champion. I'll bet he does. You think you can throw your weight around, Cope? Huh? Well, you can't. You have no power here, Cope. I got a list of about 1,000 reasons why I'm not gonna give Adam Copeland a title shot. I got about 1,000 reasons, but let's just stick with the simplest one. I don't like you. I don't like anything about you. You don't know a single thing about me. You don't know a single thing about this place. You don't know a single thing about being AEW World Champion, so you can take your challenge and stick it right up your ass. But hey, Cope, if it's a fight you want, I ain't hard to find. We can do it anytime, any place. We can do it at the Marriott here in Rosenberg, Texas. We can do it in Toronto. We can do it in Cincinnati. We can do it in Asheville. We can even do it next week on Collision in Australia. Let's go ahead and do that, all right? So you bring your buddy Switchblade Jay Wright, and I'll whoop his ass too. You bring your stupid, half-broken neck. You bring your stupid friend Jay White, and I'm gonna whoop both your asses. You just better hope and pray that I have the grace to let you walk out of Australia on your own 2 feet. Copeland, if I decide it's time to break that neck of yours, you ain't coming back from that.
I should read between the lines here or not. But the fact is, it seems to me that Moxley does not want to defend that title against Adam Copeland.
Read between the lines. John Moxley made it clear as day. He doesn't like Cope. He's not going to give him a title opportunity.
The AEW World Trios Championships are on the line tonight on Dynamite. The Death Riders were in control, but Roderick Strong just turned the tables on Wheeler Yuta, but Yuta shuts him down deftly with that drop kick. Yuta now, the cover made in. Roderick Strong for the last few moments in this match, Tony, he has been the focus of the attack by the Death Riders. He's been unable to tag out to either Adam Cole or Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, but you know what? Roddy Strong's been in this position before. He knows what it's like to have to come back and have to reach down deep and make a tag. And there you see Cole and O'Reilly encouraging the fans.
In comes Cole. Serendipitous for Strong to be ending that close, and now Adam Cole is lowering the boom.
Yeah, bouncing around Wheeler Yuta, pump kick. Drops Yuta down, and now Cole with Yuta in the fireman's carry. Sent into the corner, but Pac taken off the apron.
Wow. Great move by Adam Cole. Look at this.
Gary had Yuta staggered neckbreaker combination. The far leg is hooked too, and Yuta able to kick out.
Don't get frustrated now.
One of the reasons Yuta originally came into the Blackpool Combat Club was his resilience, his fighting spirit. We're seeing that here.
And the sidestep sends Castagnoli to the floor, and O'Reilly on target, the knee strike. Cole was charging in. Yuta caught him with the back elbow. Flying tag is made, but the super kick drops Pac.
What great timing that was.
Tags all around. O'Reilly, the legal man, but all 3 members of the Undisputed Kingdom doing damage.
Double knees to the midsection, followed up by the pump kick, and now it's Undisputed Kingdom's turn to isolate Pac. Oh, triple shot there from the Kingdom. 1, 2, and Castagnoli, the double stops to the spine.
Yeah, Claudio was just too close to allow that to happen.
Oh my God.
He's unbelievable. Claudio is unbelievable.
One of the most naturally strong human beings in professional wrestling today.
And Castagnoli calling the plays out to Wheeler Yuta. Could be looking for that fastball special. Yuta up to the top. Castagnoli with the lowest, but the knees were up. Roderick Strong, the knee to Castagnoli, sends him spilling. O'Reilly the cover. No!
Oh my God.
Yuta just barely. Super kick from Cole. The high-low combination. Is this going to be it? 1, 2, no!
God, who is going to win this thing?
Yuta's in trouble. The trios titles at the brink of changing hands.
Ankle lock.
Ankle lock cinched in. Castagnoli, though, he captured Strong and bounced Roderick Strong off the barricade, but inside the ring. This is all that matters. O'Reilly He's got Yuta trapped. But Castagnoli comes to the ring with that chair. And wait a second. Oh, Castagnoli, Rick Knox, jockeying over the chair. Double super kick sent Castagnoli out of the ring. Yuta still at the mercy of the Undisputed Kingdom.
Divide and conquer, that's what they're doing here.
Oh, but the low blow.
Oh my God.
Knox didn't see it. And Yuta, 2, 3.
The winners of this match and still AEW World Trios Champions, the Death Riders.
Pulling a victory out of the jaws of defeat was Wheeler Yuta. And now adding insult to injury to the Undisputed Kingdom.
That's their MO, though. That's what the Death Riders are all about. Not necessarily winning. Hold on.
The TNT champion, Daniel Garcia. Danny Magic, Cool Hand Ange. Garcia leading the charge. And the Death Riders feeling discretion is the better part of valor here tonight, especially with the numbers against them, Nigel.
The Undisputed Kingdom owe a great debt of gratitude to Garcia, the TNT champion 2.0. Had it not been for them, it may have been a very different outcome.
And despite the fact that Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong all seem to covet the TNT championship held by Daniel Garcia. Garcia coming to their aid.
Austin, Texas. Now hear me out. The AEW World Heavyweight Championship has been hidden inside this briefcase for I don't know how many months now. Too long, right? Wait. Y'all want to see it? I got an idea.
Okay.
Copeland. Oh! Copeland upping the ante, the old friend Spike.
I don't know if you folks remember Spike, but she's pretty hungry, and I feel like she wants to dig her teeth into that briefcase. So Moxley, it's pretty simple. If you don't get out here right now and accept my challenge for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship at Revolution, I'm gonna smash this briefcase open and take the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. So get out here and give me your answer. All right, Moxley, you don't get out here, I'm smashing it.
You have no idea the mistake you're making right now. You think I don't care?
No, I don't think you care about that championship at all.
I don't care about the AEW World Championship. You don't know jack about it, Copeland. These people don't know jack about it. I have left pieces of my soul in that ring for the AEW World Championship and what it represents. I am its protector. I am its shepherd, and I'm about to do something right now that I don't want to do because I am just too much of a nice guy. I will show you how much I care. At Revolution, I am gonna break Adam Copeland's neck. You want your shot at the AEW World Championship? You want your shot at the King? You got it.
John Moxley.
Well, that's really what I was looking for, but I'm gonna show everyone here in Austin, Texas, how much I care about the AEW World Heavyweight Championship.
Copeland poised to crack that case open. Driving Spike into the case, breaking it.
Here come the troops.
Well, the Death Riders into the ring, and down goes Yuta. And Moxley backing away from Copeland.
I'm afraid they're going to be outnumbered here, Excalibur.
And whoa, Pac just got caught red-handed by Cope. Oh, but Marina Shafir, the reinforcements. And Cope from behind gets taken down by Moxley.
Yeah, once again, the number's too great.
But Cope's only got himself to blame, let's be honest.
But think about
what he was doing.
What we just heard, Nigel, Sunday, March 9th. Crypto.com arena. Moxley accepting the challenge from Cope, but Cope landing the spear and a right hand backing Moxley up.
You can only imagine how wild it's going to be in a Brisbane Brawl coming up on Saturday.
3 nights away, and look at Copeland, center of the ring.
Castagnoli, whoa, wait a second. Now in the grip of Jay White, and a Blade Runner for Claudio.
No.
Now Moxley with a weapon in his hand. Oh, but Cope with the spear! Jay White, Adam Copeland taking down Claudio Castagnoli, taking down Jon Moxley.
Hey! You got Revolution set, but before you get there, Grand Slam Australia, we put you in the Death Riders and the ground!
A united front by Jay White and Cope heading into Grand Slam Australia coming up this Saturday night, immediately following NBA All-Star action on TNT and Max. We will see you in Brisbane on Saturday night.
The following tag team contest is the Brisbane Brawl. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 241 pounds, the rated R superstar, Cope.
The rated R superstar, Adam Copeland. And coming up in Revolution, Sunday, March 9th, on pay-per-view from Los Angeles, Jon Moxley will defend the AEW Championship against Cope.
A huge matchup. And Moxley, the AEW World Champion, with his back against the wall. That's just how he likes it. Listen to this. One of the biggest names, and personal feelings aside, the most talented performers of his generation. His signing with AEW, a huge cue. And it helped for a generation of stars who grew up watching him. But in targeting Jon Moxley, he's put a target on his back. He said he was going to fight fire with fire, but he might have forced Moxley to burn the company to his ground. He said earlier this week, this might be the last time he ever performs in Australia. Look at the emotion on his face.
Undefeated since returning from that injury at Double or Nothing in May of last year. The emotion of the moment, huh?
Can you feel it?
Oh, yes, you can.
Joining him from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 222 pounds, Switchblade, Jay White.
A huge night for an Antipodean. Well, Tony Schiavone looks that up in the dictionary. We'll continue talking about Switchblade, a man who, after beating Hangman Page twice has now set his sight on the AEW World Championship as well. Finding an ally in Cope, showing no compunction, telling Moxley he was going to paint Brisbane with the blood of the one true king.
And their opponents. First, he is 1/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions, Claudio Castagnoli, and the AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, along, of course, with Marina
Shafir, and what does she have in her hand, Tony?
She has what we can only assume is the world title belt.
And the reason we can only assume that is because we've never seen inside it, although Adam Copeland tried to show us what was inside that using his spiked board this past week on Dynamite. And as I said, that just fired up Moxley, who now is ready for some revenge.
Boy, Moxley, you're right. You can tell.
Orthodox, uncontrollable.
And right now, Jay White is dead weight.
Jay White all alone. Ooh. Vicious shot across the bridge of the nose. And hands into the eyes. There's a way to hurt the human body. John Moxley knows it.
They have now wedged another chair, as you can see, in the other corner between turnbuckles top and mid.
Look at the look on the face of Jay White. He's in there with a murderer's row.
Jay White fighting on his own here. Understandably so. AEW's Grand Slam Australia continues on TNT and Max. It's Tony Schiavone and Nigel McGuinness. It has been top to bottom, an incredible card, and we have so much more to go. Let's take a look at what happened during the break, Nigel.
We saw the strength of Claudio Castagnoli and the cunning of John Moxley, just driving the head of White into the trash can.
Meanwhile, finally, Adam Copeland is up top, and Cope comes down with a double.
After being driven through a table.
Where he gets it from, I don't know, but one of the great stars of all time in pro wrestling has come back. Moxley's got it. The paradigm shift.
Matt Copeland, who has an AEW World title opportunity against Moxley at Revolution. Certainly going to try to make a statement, maybe even take out his challenger before we get to Los Angeles.
It could be. Meanwhile, there's going to be another table put in the ring. There you see, Sunday, March 9th. The Crypto.com Arena in downtown Los Angeles. Marina Shafir looks on.
I guarantee you, John Moxley is going to do everything he can to make sure Copeland doesn't make it.
Take a look at Jay White. Swinging away. Breaking. Oh my God. They broke the kendo stick in a couple of pieces.
Well,
and he is still. Uh-oh, it was caught by Moxley. Meanwhile, Jay White hits head first on one of the wedge chairs. Ooh is right.
White is out on his feet. He's hurt. Look at the look in his eyes, glassy-eyed.
He's got something left, though.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, Claudio hit the chair hard.
Blade Runner.
The Blade Runner got him. The cover. 1, 2. Wheeler Yuta, where did he come from?
Oh, look at that.
Wheeler Yuta, was he under the ring?
Some people have called Wheeler Yuta the whipping boy of the Death Riders. How apropos.
And he is just whipping Jay White with a leather belt. Jay White
He likes it.
And bounce back up.
What a masochist.
Blade runner there. Yuta goes down. John Moxley with a curb stomp on the head. Meanwhile, there's Cope. Oh, John Moxley. Meant a wish.
What a vicious sadist. Adam Copeland. We've seen the dark depths that this man will go to.
Cope looking out at the thousands upon thousands of fans crammed into this arena. Runs into a European uppercut. And body drop though. Spear! Breaks the table in half. Another spear, down goes Moxley.
Copeland poised.
Look at the eyes of Copeland.
You know what you're going to get with Adam Copeland. Just watch this. A nice escape and immediately following up. Driving Castagnoli through the chair.
Wow.
Through the table. And if that wasn't enough, following up with another spear from the AEW World Champion.
Oh, that chair's got barbed wire wrapped around it. Just the thing for the back of John Moxley, I would think.
Oh! Who left that under the chair?
Like I say. Cope's not done. He grabs another chair. Oh my God, the cuts on the back of John Moxley.
Oh no.
A little concerto maybe?
No!
Using the barbed wire for the top.
He's going to break his neck. Get him out of here!
It's in a Brisbane Brawl. Anything goes, Nigel. What are you talking about?
Breaking a man's neck.
Wheeler Yuta comes and saves John Moxley. Marina Shafir with the briefcase. Did you hear the thud from the briefcase on the head of Cope?
He felt it.
1, 2. No, Cope is out. John Moxley.
Oh, the bridging bulldog choke. And Adam Copeland, who had a triple neck fusion in the worst possible position now. Look at the back of your screen. Wheeler Yuta stopping Jay White from interfering. Adam Copeland a long way from the bottom rope.
But he's not giving up yet, Nigel.
He may have no choice. He may go out.
He's fighting. He was gripping to the ring, to the cup of the mat.
Look at the forearm. That is deep underneath the jaw, across the carotid artery.
And look how Moxley just bridging up.
The vertebrae in the neck of Adam Copeland.
He may be going out here.
He's not moving. He's out.
He is out. It's over.
Oh.
Copeland goes out. John Moxley with a bulldog choke.
Here are your winners, Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh my God, he's still, now he's out to injure Cope. He wants to prevent Cope from coming to Revolution. Moxley screaming out, pop his head off.
I don't like this.
They ring the bell here. It's not doing any good at all. Claudio calmly. March 9th is not too far away. Where Cope gets his world title. Moxley with a bloody back has put Cope out. And now is storming around the ring.
Adam Copeland had better pray. John Moxley and the Death Riders leave this ring now.
Well, there you see it. Sunday, March 9th. John Moxley defends the AEW World Championship against Adam Copeland. We'll see what shape Cope will be in, not only for that, But next week, look at the back of John Moxley.
The scars of victory carved in his flesh.
This was as violent as we thought it would be, Nigel.
Every bit.
That's not supposed to be scared of. He's nothing.
Still here to come tonight, the AEW Women's Championship is on the line. The glamour Mariah May looks to draw the final curtain on Timeless Tony Storm's title aspirations.
But coming up next, the Continental Championship is on the line. Kazuchika Okada, the champion, against Melbourne, Australia native Buddy Matthews of the Hounds of Hell. Stay with us.
Willow Nightingale, last week...
I'm just gonna get into it, Renee. Last week, I'm given 1 minute of valuable, precious TV time, and your husband, of all people, doesn't just interrupt, he attacks me. So my 2025 has been off to a terrible start. And the Death Riders, John Moxley, Marina Shafir, have not been making it any better.
Shafir, and coming right at Willow Nightingale. Oh, jeez.
With that steel briefcase, which we assume the World Championship is in, and Marina's not one to play with.
And there he is.
Where are they going?
You never know what Mox, you never know what he's up to.
AEW World Champion John Moxley commandeering that camera and cutting a path to the ring here in Phoenix.
Wheeler Yuta right there in a white shirt. Marina's there. And I think in the back there, you don't see him in the camera, it's Claudio. You can't miss him. You'll see him in the second. There he is. Massive man.
Jeez.
Hey, Phoenix. People watching at home, let me ask you a question. Do you know just who in the hell I am? I'm the champion of the world. That's who in the hell I am.
That's a fact.
Which means this is my microphone. That's my camera. This is my ring. This is my building. You're sitting in my damn seats. So nobody comes into my house and lays down some challenge to me like there's somebody, I don't care if they are the rated R superstar. And let me tell you, Adam Copeland is not here. He's probably still on his ass in Australia. He's probably still face down in the dirt in Australia. He made a challenge to me. Well, I about popped his head right off of his shoulders with my bare damn hands. And if he shows up at Revolution, I will finish the job.
Well, Cope may not be here, but his tag team partner from Brisbane, Switchblade Jay White, there he is coming through the tunnel.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Mox expected this. Nobody did.
Well, there are 4 Death Riders, Taz, but there's only one Jay White right now, and this may not be the smartest move here.
Well, he didn't get in the ring yet.
Oh no.
There's the 5th Death Rider, the bastard Pac.
Jay White is sandwiched right now.
Hey, but White isn't a coward either. White's going to stand up for himself here.
He's not a dumb guy either. He's an intelligent guy, is White.
Wait a second.
Is he here? Copeland.
The rated R superstar Cope is here, and he is pissed off.
Caught him by surprise.
Oh! Blade Runner to Pac on the outside as Cope unloading on Yuta. Spear connects.
Copeland all over the place, and now, oh man, look at Jay White.
Oh, Blade Runner now with a spear on Claudio Castagnoli.
Set him up. Teamwork.
Switch spear there. Cope and Jay White fighting an uphill battle against all 5 Death Riders here tonight, and there's Spike.
Oh, we've seen that in the hands of Cope before.
He very nearly broke open that briefcase last week.
That's my God.
Oh!
God.
And John Moxley making a very hasty retreat.
Well, that's smart because it's pretty evident Copeland and White had a game plan unbeknownst to Moxley.
Hey, this isn't over for Cope either, though. He's
Cope charging up the steps here. And Phoenix following. Moxley following Marina Shafir.
And Shafir and Moxley, there's a shot there. Trying to make their way maybe out of the building.
Moxley! This isn't your arena. These aren't your seats. These aren't your people. They're my people. Moxley, I know you're probably halfway back to your hotel, your hostel, whatever bridge you live under, you scumbag. But I know you're gonna see this. You're a coward. You got no nuts, you got no guts, you got no spine. You need your little goon squad? Well, guess what? As of now, I am gonna take them out one by one by one. So when we get to Revolution, it is man to man, and I am gonna kick your ass.
Will we see a dawning of a new era on Sunday, March 9th in Los Angeles, when Revolution comes your way live on pay-per-view from the Crypto.com arena? Jon Moxley, Adam Copeland for the richest prize in our sport, the AEW World Championship.
And Cope has shown us he is willing to stop at no end, Taz, to do what it takes to win that World Championship.
That's definitely what Cope's about. I know that man a lot of years, and there's no back down to him. He'll keep bringing the fight, but I will disagree with Cope on one thing. My opinion, Moxley is not a coward. He might do things sketchy and slimy. He's not a coward, just my opinion.
But can Cope thin the herd? Can he take out the Death Riders ahead of Revolution? We will keep our eyes on this situation. But once again, let's head to the back and our colleague, Renee Paquette. Take it away.
We're looking at Phoenix, Arizona, and the fans watching the AEW World Trios Championship. I'm Tony Schiavone, along with Excalibur and JR, bringing you tonight's telecast of Collision. A boo for Wheeler Yuta as he comes in. But right now, the World Trios Champions, gentlemen, in command of this match.
Yeah, Tony, I call the Death Riders, or I call the AEW World Trios Champions, the Iron Fist of the Death Riders, because I think without them, JR, without Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, and Pac, Jon Moxley would not have the grip around the throat of AEW that he does have.
I think you're right about that. You're right about that, no doubt.
Under the jawbreaker, Wheeler Yuta with a great drop kick and a tag. Here comes Pac.
That's what I said earlier, Tony. Excuse me. I think Wheeler Yuta's been the unsung star of this group. That's not taking anything away, by the way, of his teammates.
And we should mention that Daddy Magic Matt Menard recently returning to action from a rib injury. And as we touched on a bit during the break, JR, that's a type of injury that lingers. Even if you're back and cleared from action, it never goes away, and the Death Riders seizing on that.
Yeah, it never goes away, quite frankly.
Menard pulling himself up. For all he's were, a couple of chops, but Pac just absorbed those. And now Pac just measuring with that one. And look at this, Menard back in no man's land once again.
Wrong side of town for Menard.
Oh, look at this. Down go Parker and Garcia. And watch out.
Teamwork.
Yeah, all three men taking turns at Menard. They're going to go through a second time. That is 6 blows, 7, 8. And a slam to boot. 1, 2, and Menard got out of it incredibly. How about the assault he took, Excalibur?
I think Menard gets an attaboy for that effort.
Yeah, Tony, the action in this match, so fast-paced. I may have lost track of it, but I'm not sure we've seen Daniel Garcia legally tagged in this match.
Yeah, that's a great call.
How humiliating would that be for Garcia to lose this opportunity, the AEW World Trios Championship, without being able to play an outsized role inside the ring?
Now, the Death Riders have done a great job of isolating Matt Menard here.
Yeah, first it was Angelo Parker, now it's Daddy Magic Matt Menard. We've seen how dangerous Cope the Rated R Superstar experienced how dangerous it can be flat on your stomach with one of the Death Riders. Their hands, that grip around your neck.
Big pump kick. Menard just dangling on the corner, as you can see, and he's face first.
The Death Riders, they bring a lot of adversity. They're different. They all got their own personality. They all got their own skill set.
Yeah, look at it. They're just toying with Menard right now.
Yeah, Pac, you can tell just by looking at him, extremely powerful. But he is one of the most fearless high flyers. Oh, look at that. And he faked out Daddy Magic.
Nice head and shoulders fake, Excalibur. That's what that was.
And Menard thought Pac was coming in with that springboard dropkick, but instead, wait a second.
Menard's got something left after all, with a powerbomb.
Tag, you got to make the tag, kid.
It was a desperation powerbomb. You are right. There you see Garcia encouraging.
Now's the time to tag in Garcia.
Here it is. You caught it, JR. And here comes the TNT champion. Down goes Wheeler Yuta. Down goes Claudio. Garcia. The rage in him just pounding. Wheeler Yuta, but well, he's trying to fight off two men here. And doing a pretty good job of it.
Back suplex by Daniel Garcia.
Watch this. There's another one in Pac's future.
Trying to fight off two men. Now three men. Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh, wow.
Strength of Claudio to stop that in its tracks.
Absolutely. Leg strength. He just widened his base that time.
High boot catches Claudio right on the jaw, as does the right hand.
Here it goes. Can he get him up? Can he? Yes! Daniel Garcia.
Suplexes all around. It's like happy hour.
Great strength, great resolve being shown by the TNT champion here tonight.
1, 2, go! Almost had new champs. Oh my. That was so close.
One of the things that's impressed me about Wheeler Yuta in recent weeks and months, more specifically, is his resilience.
No doubt. There's a one. Only a one count. And now the Dragon Tamer. What an incredible trios match this has been for the championship. And now the Wheeler tap out.
Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, a long history between these two men that predates their time here in AEW.
Oh, and just an open head for Pac. Garcia ate 2 boots.
He's almost inviting more kicks, and that's not smart.
Parker with the low bridge sends Pac to the outside. Now diving through the ropes, the drop kick.
Now, can we get new AEW Trios champions? Maybe not. Claudio is in. Look at this. Into a jackhammer.
But Daddy Magic, kick to the midsection, DDT.
Wow.
I'm surprised to see that much positive offense from Daddy Magic.
Yeah, I think it was desperation, JR. You're right. And
he took a lot of punishment, man.
You can see he just flops over on his back.
Is that the last gasp, the last flurry from the challengers here tonight?
Chant of AEW rings out here, and back and forth these two men go.
Great crowd here tonight in Phoenix. Our second event here this week.
And of course, as was announced on Wednesday, Double or Nothing is coming here to the Phoenix area in Glendale.
May 25th, Double or Nothing. The Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, but right now, the Diamonds, the stars of AEW, shining bright tonight in this World Trios match.
Big open hand slaps here by Garcia. Oh, look at this. What is this? It's a bite on the ear on the side of the head. And a tag made. Down goes Garcia. 1, 2, and...
Kick out at the last moment.
Wow.
Very last moment. A long 2 count, definitive 2 count.
Uh-oh. The giant swing, and this is the combination here, Excalibur.
Where's Don Leo Jonathan when you need him?
The giant swing punctuated by the drop kick.
2, and a save that time by Menard, or by Parker, that is. Here's Menard, you can see getting up on the apron.
Look at Claudio taking both Menard and Parker out of play.
That's right. 2 men are down, and basically running front kick that time.
Yeah, Pac lunging in with that thrust kick.
High risk, big chance coming up.
Could be the Black Arrow, and Menard knows it. He's holding on to Pat Garcia. Menard goes down. There's, here is Kool-Aid Ange. Up on top. Big superplex. But he can't make a cover. Both hit hard. Now he makes a cover. 1, 2, oh! A kick out and a save combination, basically.
Wheeler Yuta again coming to the rescue of his teammates.
Forearm shot. Wheeler Yuta drop toe hold, sends him down.
And Wheeler Yuta getting a taste from Menard and Parker.
Absolutely. Haven't seen that in a long, long time. Forearm shot. Drop toe hold there. Here it comes. Another little bit of, so much for the taste of that. It was the taste of a European uppercut from Claudio.
It can't taste very good. It just can't, Excalibur.
Impeccable timing by the big Swiss clock, and now the brutalizer cinched in.
There's the brutalizer on. There it is. And a tap out. You saw it. It's over. The champions retain.
And look at this Pac. He doesn't need to do this. They won the match. They made their point, JR.
Yeah, they want to make another point, one that everybody hears and sees and, more importantly, remembers.
He will not let go of the brutalizer, and, well, that's going to bring in the Undisputed Kingdom.
It was Menard, Parker, and Garcia that were attacked, as well as Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, and Roderick Strong.
Taking advantage, going at it right now. Right now, we've got 6 gentlemen working against the Death Riders. Out goes Wheeler. Down goes Claudio. He would not let what Pac the Brutalizer go. But look at this. A little stare down going on here. We've talked about it. When you are a champion, you are in the bullseye at all times. Pac is up and is down.
It's one knee after that big impact.
Whoa, a little high-low action that time. Down goes Pac. And we got a little challenge here going on. Claudio backpedals on that.
It's smart. Odds are not in his favor. Why play the game if the odds are against you?
And the Death Riders, usually with the tactical advantage, but finding themselves outnumbered here tonight, JR.
Yeah, the numbers game tells a major story. It tells the whole story quite well.
Oh, look at this. You see in the background, here comes the world champion, along with Marina Moxley. Oh, look at the face. Did you see the face of Moxley?
It changed. The complexion changed. Business has picked up.
As soon as the Rated R Superstars music hit, Moxley's demeanor completely changed. Here he comes.
And remember what Copeland said Wednesday night. He was going to take out the Death Riders one by one. Is he going to live up to his words?
Oh, my God. Pac is prone. And meanwhile, oh, good God.
Words do not describe, cannot describe what we just saw.
We also saw the Undisputed Kingdom and Menard, Parker, and Garcia keeping the Death Riders away from Pac. They were trying to get in, but they could not.
The bottom line is we know what's expected, or what Moxley could be expecting in Los Angeles, Excalibur.
Oh, good God again.
A second concerto. Cope said he wants Moxley one-on-one, and the first domino falls for the Death Riders.
Look at the face of the world champion. That is a face of concern. That may be a face of anger.
I've never seen Moxley so overtly.
What do we got here?
What is this?
Claudio Castagnoli, he said he was going to be on the hunt for the Rated R Superstar Cope. And, there's Cope!
He didn't look far, did it?
Claudio's on the hunt, but it was Cope that found Castagnoli.
Oh, they're coming in the arena here now.
Yeah, this is behind us.
Oh, my God.
Cope sending Claudio over the barricade and trying to clear a path. They are coming right over our shoulders.
Oh, they got this is wild here.
Oh, wait a second. Wheeler Yuta.
Yuta out of nowhere catching Cope.
The Death Riders always with the numbers advantage.
Oh, good God. You know, Cope said he's going to take them out one by one, but now he's being double teamed. And look at Marina's here as well.
Marina Shafir, and you know that the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley is somewhere close at hand.
Of course.
It's Cope and Moxley on Sunday, March 9th, Revolution, live on pay-per-view for the AEW World Championship. Cope, he landed that concerto. He's neutralized one member of the Death Riders in Pac, but right now finding himself at the mercy of Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah, Cope's in trouble. He arrived here tonight at the top of the show, did Cope, in that ambulance saying, hey, Death Riders, you're leaving this way. I'm paraphrasing. Man, I don't know, you might be leaving here in an ambulance.
I agree. Listen, Cope had to realize what he was stepping into. After what he did to Pac, the face we saw in Jon Moxley, the reaction.
Oh, wait a second. Yuta was going to wrap that chair around Cope's head. We've seen the Death Riders do that before. That's how Claudio Castagnoli, that's how he injured Chuck Taylor. But now, I think it's a concerto.
Yeah, well, talk about experience with crushing people's skulls. Cope has that. Oh.
Wait a second. Switchblade Jay White. Out here to even the odds. Wait a second. Cope to his feet. And now it's Cope swinging the steel.
Thank God he had some help.
Oh, Jay White coming out was a huge help. We've seen that before with White and Cope.
Yeah, these two men, Jay White and Cope, such respect for one another. But wait a second, Marina Shafir in from behind.
Got a rear choke on her, on Cope, I should say.
That's a very dangerous position to be in, Taz.
Yes, especially with Marina. He broke the grip.
Yuta! The Psycho knee, the friendly fire wipes out Shafir.
Oh, my God.
And look at the face of Jay White. Marina is down. She was nailed.
Blade Runner!
Well, now Yuta can match her from being down. Wow.
And now Claudio was looking.
Marina Shafir down, Claudio Castagnoli.
Remember what was done to Pac a week ago, guys.
Yeah, Castagnoli now finding himself at the mercy of the Rated R superstar.
And I'm telling you, Cope he can be crazy, man. I know this guy a long time. He'll get nuts, and he's about to, I think.
Cope, he's vowed to pick off the Death Riders one by one.
God. Oh.
Well, there's two down, actually. County Marina and Willow.
Wait. I think that...
And Wheeler.
That's
Moxley. I think he just pulled Yuta out of the fray. And
oh my God.
Oh, no.
This can't now.
Cope, don't do this. Oh, Moxley can't stand here and take this. Mox, don't just...
What's Moxley going to do here?
Jay White's wielding the chair. He's holding Moxley back with that chair.
You're right. Cope, don't do this to Marina.
I do understand anger. I do understand how you can get sideways. And I know he's the Rated R super.
Wait a second. Well, Willow Nightingale, she's had her own issues with Marina Shafir and the Death Riders.
Look at the face of Moxley.
Oh, wait, no, Willow. Oh, yeah, Mox knows.
Willow.
Oh, God. Oh, whoa.
Willow! Nightingale concerto!
Look at the emotion on the...
Most people didn't notice it, but me being the best in business, I noticed it. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna tee you
up. That's a weird accent you have, Nigel.
Got Danny Hodge over there. I love it.
Oh, jeez, I got a lot of things I could say, but I won't.
And now it's Yuta.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live on TBS and Max. The rated R superstar Adam Copeland, a.k.a. Cope, in the ring with the last Death Rider standing, Wheeler Yuta. Cope, of course, will be facing Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship this Sunday at Revolution live in Los Angeles on pay-per-view. That is, if he can survive Wheeler Yuta here tonight.
Certainly, Yuta has gotten his marching orders from the AEW World Champion, and he is executing almost a flawless game plan with that right angle slam cover.
The cover made, but Cope able to kick out.
No doubt about it. Yuta got his marching orders, excuse me, from Mox, AEW World Champion. As we know, Yuta is subservient to Moxley and putting it on Cope right now.
Yeah, Taz, a very interesting start to this match. It was, I mean, almost like a standard professional wrestling match, but Yuta now has been, the word is out on Cope, of course, the litany of neck injuries, the surgically repaired left leg. It seems like Yuta is now finally starting to seize on those injuries at the behest of his boss, Jon Moxley.
Correct, he was, but now, as you see, Cope is battling back off of a true veteran, a multi-time world champion, pounding on that back, Ian.
Absolutely, Cope, with the better footing right now, is in the driver's seat looking for that superplex. Yuta in trouble now, though, Excalibur.
Yeah, swift shots to the ribs by Yuta. Repeated shots as Cope, you can see his arms dropping, and now Yuta, the headbutt, caught Cope right on the temple.
Great way to fight back. Yuta's gonna fly here.
And Yuta, the diving splash. The cover is made. The cover is kicked out by Cope.
And that was a nice tight cover. Hand to wrist grip, and now
once again the indignities. Oh, wait a second. Cope slips free of the cattle mutilation. And now Cope cinching in the crossface.
The grindhouse.
Tell you what, Yuta is in grave danger here.
Wow, and that grip is high on the chin, forcing that neck back.
Those long arms of Cope don't help.
Although reversals made. Cope forced to abandon ship, but high boot into the jaw of Yuta, and now, Taylor!
This might be the beginning of the end here for Yuta. You could see Copeland trying to feed off this live audience here in Sacramento.
And they're coming alive, Taz. Sacramento coming to their feet.
And Yuta coming to his feet. But unfortunately for him, he could be met with a psycho knee.
Wow, Cope got caught. It was just a tad overzealous. And I think that Yuta's a little ticked off that Cope got out of the ring. He wanted him in the ring to go for a cover. I think that's what Yuta's thinking.
Yeah, Yuta trying to maneuver the rated R superstar back into the ring.
Shoot a half. There you go.
Yes, indeed.
He's got him covered. The leg is hooked, and Cope, though, able to kick out.
Might have had the win, though, if Cope didn't go out of that ring.
But now the cattle mutilation blocked in. The indignities to Bryan Danielson continue.
Those fingers locked, the toes up.
And Taz Yuta, he's targeting that neck, that spine of Cope.
It's a great way to do it with this hold. It's tough to hit a bridge this deep in the match. Yuta's got most of it, though, and now Cope battling up.
But Yuta's still with the overhooks. Cope, though, breaks free. Down goes Yuta.
Face first. Nasty landing for Wheeler Yuta.
We have to mention the specter over this match is that we know that Jon Moxley has to be somewhere close at hand, and so does Adam Copeland know that fact as well.
Over the spear, no one home. You got to wonder if that's going through Cope's mind or if he is locked in, and this bout is from Cope! That answered the question.
The rated R superstar,
Well, you know, listen, Yuta had a good counter in mind coming through the ropes like he did, Excalibur, but unfortunately for him, the timing was in the favor of the veteran of Cope with that nasty spear right there.
And the timing, the anticipation of the man that after Sunday night could call himself the next AEW World Champion.
A lot of excitement there. And if Cope can pull that spear off in that succession, we could see a new world champion this Sunday.
But will this be the last domino to fall for Jon Moxley? Wait a second.
I don't expect.
This is what respect feels like.
Wow. Powerful sentence there.
I mean, Cope knows as well as we do, Taz, that Yuta consistently a whipping boy for the Death Riders, for Jon Moxley.
Yeah, young boy Jones. Yeah, no, you're right. And I think, I'm just thinking what you're thinking, Excalibur, maybe that's kind of what Cope was more or less saying, Ian, right there to Yuta, saying this is what respect feels like.
Absolutely, and Yuta's got nothing to hang his head on. He's the one-third of the World Trios champ. He's a great wrestler in his own right.
Absolutely, and he put up a hell of a match right there. It was a great match, him and
a great technical back-and-forth battle between Cope and Yuta.
Wait. Hold on, I just looked off.
Oh, wait. The AEW World Champion Jon Moxley making his presence felt at ringside.
This is what's not respect. Wow. Wheeler Yuta. It's obvious Mox was pissed. He's still pissed about that handshake that Cope did with Yuta.
And after all the damage Yuta did to Cope ahead of the title bout, how can anybody be mad at that?
Mox is kind of on his own here. Everybody's gone.
Hey, you walk. You keep walking, okay?
Yeah, I'll keep walking.
You just keep walking. If I see you again, keep walking, man. Keep walking. Bastard manipulator. Congratulations. Cope, you did it. I'm all alone. I'll be all alone at Revolution. Defenseless. I'll be like a sheep. You think you can just pick me off that easy? I'm defenseless, right? That's what you think? All right. You win, man. You win. You got to be. You've pissed me off. You've distracted me. You've wasted my time. You've brought out the worst in me, Copeland. You've successfully rattled my cage. Congratulations, but the bars were there for your safety. Now you got me all alone. Just like you wanted. What are you gonna do with that, huh? What are you gonna do to me on Sunday at Revolution? Nothing. That's what you'll do. You'll do nothing! Rated R superstar, you deserve to get your ass beat. And I'm gonna enjoy doing it. I'm gonna enjoy every second of beating your ass because you deserve it and because I want to. Because it's gonna make me feel good. Respect. Respect, you trying to show this kid about respect with a handshake? No, this business. There is no respect in this business. There never has been. I seem to be the only guy who gets that. You get respect one way in this business, when people know that you are willing to pull the trigger. You've pulled the trigger on me 1, 2, 3 times. Sunday at Revolution. I only got to pull the trigger once.
Mox, Cope,